Hello and welcome in House of Arts in Piešťany, in Slovakia, where Kelis is from. My name is Michal Divinec, and today we will show you some pretty interesting stuff. Might it be a small revolution of bikes of the future, or rather, standard evolution for which time has finally come? Welcome to Kelis Keynote 2021. Real innovations in bike world come only once or twice in a few decades. And we believe it's about the time for such an event. Since the beginning, bicycle frames were made from several materials. Steel was used for a long time because it was strong, but also very heavy and prone to corrosion. Later came the aluminum alloy, which is lighter, doesn't corrode in a standard means of this word. But sometimes it's impossible to produce desired technical shape because it would be too complicated and structure would be prone to cracks if there are too many welds on tight spot. Or it would be just too heavy if the part would be made by cold forging or die casting. Few decades ago, however, standard carbon frames started to appear. But during all those, let's say, 20 years, they fundamentally remained the same and were not able to address the issues which comes with the standard carbon. Issues like high fragility of standard carbon frames against concentrated direct impacts, like hit from rocks, deep scratches or dents, which can cause a damage which expands over time and eventually will destroy your bike. Or internal failure which also occurs during a fall on a bike or crash. It's not recognizable from the outside and later can damage your frame. Many of you might saw the videos of standard carbon frames abused in a lab to show how much they can take. The trick is, none of these frames were ridden afterwards. And last but not least, common failures and frame cracks caused by a missing layer of standard carbon material, which was forgotten by the operator during frame hand production. The main reason why standard carbon remained the same for bike frames or many other industries is that they are using same base components and production method. You see, for standard carbon frames, resin needs to be used as a bonding and structure material, because during production, you need material to be soft, so the operator can stick it by hand to form the shape. But the technology for such an improvement is already here. Aerospace and advanced composite research needed to solve these issues long time ago for planes or satellites, because planes must survive the possible abuse from strong impacts which can occur during takeoff or landing by stone or debris. They needed to get rid of high fragility of standard carbon. And that is exactly what we are going to do today, by introducing new material and production method for our latest product, which will be made from new generation material called thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite, aka Feather, which we use in cooperation with our friends from Belgium technology company Reinforced. Thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite is 2 times more resistant than a standard carbon without the weight penalty. So you don't need to be scared about the damage of your carbon frame anymore. It's 2 times more durable than a standard carbon. We will not suffer from invisible internal failures which would be hidden from rider's eye. And compared to standard carbon, which at the end of its life cycle and on landfill, thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite is recyclable. This new generation material differs from a standard carbon in many ways. Instead of resin, thermoplastic polymer is used as a bonding and structure compound. This material can take much more of a direct impact without the structural damage compared to standard resin-based carbon. As the name of the composite suggests, thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite is reinforced with micro steel fibers, which increases structural integrity of the frame in peak and extreme situations. On the picture, you can see crash comparison between standard resin-based carbon and thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite. After the strong hit, standard carbon lost its structural integrity. and layers of carbon started to delaminate. Thermoplastic hybrid steel-carbon composite remained structurally solid because the energies were distributed evenly, so the material didn't crack. These micro-steel fibers are so thin, it took another R&D project just to figure out how to produce them. And cooperation with Japanese carbon fiber material producer was needed to come up with solution how to incorporate them profoundly into the material. Carbon composites based on thermoplastic polymer are difficult to produce manually because thermoplastic is strong, so you cannot bend it during production process. And that is the reason why our frames will be fully made in Europe by robots, which heat the material during robotic production. And from such a great material and R&D effort, we of course made the best product possible. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud that after 3 years in development, we can finally introduce to you all new Super Enduro and Enduro e-bike, Kelly's Theos F-Series.
I've never been broken. 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 I've never been broken, 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 broken.
New Theos F-Series is a flagship Super Enduro and Enduro e-bike from Kelly's. And I think, without the exaggeration, that it is the best e-bike we have ever produced. Because of new generation material and advanced robotic production method, Kelly's Theos F-Series is twice as much resistant than any other standard carbon bike or e-bike in the world. Theos F-Series is using thermoplastic hybrid steel-carbon composite for front triangle and also for rear triangle, so it's fully new generation composite frame. To be able to achieve aggressive yet comfortable geometry, lower standover and lower center of gravity at the same time, we use new asymmetric shock kinematics and linkage. Theos F-Series comes with 170 mm and 140 mm of rear travel. And all of them are designed for so-called mullet wheel set, which after many testing and racing we find as the most optimal and fun factor option for the rider. 29-inch wheel in front for better rollover and 27.5 plus in rear for better cornering and comfort. For Theos F-Series, we have developed also all-new battery with our friends from BMZ company. Kelly's Recharge K1 now offers 720 watt-hours with capacity of 20 ampere-hours. And thanks to patented internal cooling system and new generation power cells, it has even better capacity to weight ratio than before. So now you have more juice, and the bike handling in terrain is exceptional because of low weight. On top of that, Kelly's Recharge K1 comes with a totally new fixation system which allows retracting the battery by sliding it out from the frame's down tube with ease, while keeping the structure of the frame untouched. Frame doesn't have a huge hole from the side of the down tube, which physically reduces frame rigidity and thus worsens bike behavior during aggressive riding. Theo's F-Series frame is much stronger, and because of that, it gives you better riding experience in the terrain. Locking for the retractable battery is done by one axle, for which tool size is the same as for rear axle, so you don't need any extra tool for your e-bike. Theo's F-Series will be equipped with successor of Shimano Steps E8000 motor. Kelly's Theos F-Series, fully made from thermoplastic hybrid steel carbon composite, powered by new generation 720 Wh battery with smart retractable system, and equipped with Shimano Steps, will be shipped to you in second half of February. In hardtail e-bike category, Kelly's Taigon and Tyan, introduced last season, set the benchmark for how good e-bikes should ride and look. They were one of the first e-bikes in the world which came with a 630 Wh battery in combination with new Shimano motors. For the next season, we are adding two major benefits. All Taigon and Tyan R-Series now comes also with new generation 720 Wh battery with capacity of 20 Ah. And thanks to even better capacity to weight ratio than current 630 Wh batteries, Taigon and Tyan should be among the lightest hardtail mountain e-bikes on the market with similar capacity. For 2021, we are also adding battery removability for all our R-Series frames. To ensure tighter tolerances, better production build, thus more quality refined product, all R-Series frames will be now fully made in Europe by robotic manufacturing. Taigon and Tyan R-Series comes in two spec levels. More affordable one will be available in 3 colors to choose from, both for men and women. Innovations from Taigon and Tyan R-Series will also be applied to our trekking and city category, where e-Carson, e-Christie and Estima models will also have new generation 720 Wh battery with capacity of 20 Ah. To give more options for the families to ride together, we come also with all-new E-Mark 24 Junior e-bike, where the main focus was on the low weight of the whole system. E-Mark comes with the 24-inch wheels, lighter 418 Wh battery in Shimano Steps E5000 motor. We believe this will be an appropriate option for the younger riders, as lower average weights asks for a smaller battery capacity and lower motor Newton meters. As you might see, we are a bit fanatic about the technical potential of e-bikes. But that's not all we have for 2021 season. Let's check out the latest development from bike segment, which will be presented by my colleague, Bike Product Manager, Michal Gábor.
Thank you, Michael. As for e-bikes, we've got lots of interesting news also in regular segments. Let's start with full suspension bikes. Since the new Kelly Swag was introduced, its name became a synonym of a tough, long-travel enduro bike, which provides not only a race-proven performance, but also a huge amount of fun factor. Its durability and solid feeling makes riders comfortable almost everywhere, from steep trails to bike parks or enduro races and events. For MI21, we made all-new 29-inch Swag, which benefits from bigger wheels for more grip, comfort, and efficiency. Refined geometry, retuned suspension, and well-balanced specs make all-new 2021 Swag a modern, progressive enduro masterpiece ready for the toughest riders. Also, one of Kelly's most respected trail bikes, Gibbon, has been reborn for MY21, getting all new frames and specs. It's tougher, lighter, and even more versatile. It has progressive geometry with super long reach and short stack. Its very short chainstay makes it also very agile and precise. It's very well balanced when coming to shredding hard down the steepest hills. Long travel fork, together with more gravity-oriented geometry, still do not compromise the climbing ability for enhanced versatility. On the top of that, new Gibbon will come in 27.5-inch and 29er options to meet everybody's personal expectations. Dirt bike needs to be robust and tough to go over the limit whenever the rider wants. Therefore, we created New Whip. There are no compromises coming to frame strength and performance. It's stronger and easier to control, both on the ground and in the air. So rider can be limited only by his own imagination. The latest frame geometry provides lots of fun factor, because we all know that dirt riding is all about having fun. Gravel boom is on, and it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. We are very happy to present you brand new model, Suit 90, which will be, unlike the rest of our gravel collection, made on full carbon frame, which is extremely comfortable even when riding on a bumpy road. It features mount for third battle cage, fenders, and rear carrier. This frame is very versatile thanks to its relaxed geometry. It's built on GRX 1x11, and it has tubeless-ready DT Swiss rims and tubeless Schwalbe tires. Speaking of the rest of our gravel collection, aluminum suits 30, 50, and 70. They will all have beautiful new graphics, and they will be all utilizing Shimano drivetrain. Suit 30 will be on Claris, 50 on GRX 2x10, and 70 on GRX 1x11, also with dropper post by Kainchok. For MY21, our NTB collection came through a massive redesign. Let's talk about Gate. Gate product line is for years known as the best what we offer in our aluminum hardtail range. It offers all the pro features such as tapered head tube, lightweight triple-butted frame, through axles, system boost, or internal cable routing. Now also for dropper post. For next season, we have completely new frame with unique dynamic design and also modern geometry, which pushes this bike much more towards hacker. Combination of very short chainstay together with long front triangle and slacker head tube makes this bike a fully loaded gun ready for any marathon or XC course. No matter component level, every Gate will be built on 1x12 drivetrain by Shimano, and it will have front suspension by RockShox. As a cherry on a cake, there is Gate 90, which will also have dropper post by Kainchok. E-bike and bike categories are full of innovations, but a similar story is with clothing and accessories, which will be presented by my colleague Peter Balušík, who will tell you about all the news in these segments. Thank you.
Hello. Let's start with helmets. We have designed 3 new helmets. Each one is developed exactly for specific riding style and riders' demands. So let's check them out. Safety and comfort. Those are our fundamental priorities when designing helmets. Our new models incorporate reinforcing bridge with triple in-mold technology, which allows us to increase the safety and general durability even further. At the same time, helmets have large vents, so they are well ventilated and remains lightweight. Ultimate comfort and optimal temperature regulation are provided by CoolMax padding. All new models are equipped with new 3D fit system and FitLock magnetic buckle for an easy fit. Every second counts, every gram matters, every watt is relevant. Performance and safety are everything, and it doesn't matter if you ride road bike, gravel or cross country, if you are a competitive racer or a Strava fanatic. Our new model Vantage is ultra-light thanks to carbon fiber reinforcement. The aero-optimized shape reduces air drag while keeping optimum air circulation. Our Vantage is also equipped with sunglasses fit system, which holds your sunglasses while not in use. Safety of your sunglasses is provided by anti-slip grippers. For the most popular cross-country and general adventure riding, we have a new helmet, Sharp. It's a versatile all-rounder, but with a superb safety level. Inspired by enduro helmets, all new Sharp is equipped with extended back part for better head protection. Thanks to triple in-mold technology combined with detachable visor, the helmet is lightweight while providing top-level safety and performance. Same as Vantage, Sharp is equipped with temperature-regulating CoolMax padding, FitLock magnetic buckle, and new 3D fit retention system. For enduro and hard off-road racers, or anyone who asks for the toughest, most sturdy helmet, we have designed a new Outrage helmet which covers the biggest part of your head of all helmets in our range. Outrage is designed to save you from the toughest hits on the trails. No matter if you ride lightweight trail bike or hardcore e-bike super enduro, Outrage is there to give you maximum protection when shit hits the fan. Triple in-mold shell with additional damping material, along with extended back part and reinforced chassis, provide top-of-the-line protection. As many off-road riders use goggles, KLS Outrage is equipped with goggle strap holder as well as adjustable visor with plenty of space underneath for goggles. Temperature-regulating CoolMax padding, FitLock magnetic buckle, and 3D fit retention system are of course inbuilt features of the all-new Outrage. Lots of development was made in accessories. Along with new helmets, there is some hot news in sunglasses category as well. The 2021 KLS Dice 2 draws on the heritage of Dice introduced 2 years ago. New Dice 2 are made of lightweight, durable, Swiss-made Grill-Amite TR90 for top comfort and performance. You can choose between half-frame and full-frame option. New Dice 2 can be both. Adjustable nosepiece and injected temple tips ensure top-of-the-line fit and comfort. The wide-angle lenses are coated with anti-fog and hydrophobic layer for top visibility and performance. KLS Respect is our lifestyle bestseller, valued for comfort, durability, and unique look. All new Respect 2 classes comes with improved modern design while keeping the neat style of the first generation. They provide the comfort and durability so desired in sports and everyday use. High-quality optics with Revo coating protects your eyes while keeping great visibility. In Gloves portfolio, we have a new model, Cutout, with a unique feature, a sports watch cutout. No more problems using your sports watch while wearing gloves. Special design leaves adequate space for the watch, so the glove fits perfectly and the watch stays in place. Additionally, Cutout are made of premium materials such as synthetic leather, microfiber, and neoprene, which increases the comfort and performance. Ultra-flat perforated padding improves comfort in key areas while providing the direct feeling of the bike so desired by the riders. When creating our products, we are using recycled materials more and more. Reusing PET bottles or similar plastic-based products gives them another purpose. Converting them into new materials allows us to create more eco-friendly products for all of us. And for the upcoming season, we prepared the all-new collection of bags, all made from recycled polyester fibers. In the backpack category, we have 2 new models which are also made from recycled fibers. It's a combination of polyester 600D and 300D. The first one, Adapt 5, is handy, ultralight cross-country backpack suitable for riders focusing on comfort and low weight. Backpack has a super slim design. Comfortable back panel and perforated shoulder straps ensure maximum ventilation and moisture control. Backpack can accommodate up to 2 liters water bladder, and with its overall capacity of 5 liters, makes it an excellent choice for shorter rides or races. A second one, Adapt 10, is compact and lightweight backpack with optimal size for everyday rides. In Adapt 10, your things will be always organized, thanks to inner pockets and separate section for a water bladder. It includes helmets carrying mesh, stowed in the zip pocket at the bottom of the backpack, and also sunglasses compartment. And these were the highlights from accessories. But there are many more products prepared for the new season. Thank you.
As you can see, 2021 will bring a lot of great products, and we hope they will serve you well. Thank you for your time and have a great day.